I stand just outside the oak-paneled doors of the Willow Lounge, my hand gripping the slim, elegantly wrapped package like a lifeline. Through the etched glass, I can see them, my family, already settled around the polished mahogany table, silverware glinting under the soft chandelier light. The murmur of their voices blends with the pop of a cork from an expensive bottle. 8 years. 8 damn years of dropping everything. Of being their emergency fund. Their fixer. Tonight, I tell myself, it'll all pay off. They'll see me. Really see me. Not just my checkbook. I adjust my navy suit jacket. Exhale sharply. And push through. My mother, Victoria Hayes, presides at one end like a queen on her throne, her sharp eyes slicing over me in an instant. Her mouth twists just a fraction, cataloging every imagined imperfection for later dissection. Beside her, my older brother Brandon lounges with that smug grin he's perfected since we were kids, swirling his scotch. My younger brother Dylan glances up from his phone, plastering on a smile that stops cold at his cheeks. Look who made it. Emily finally graces us with her presence. Only Dad lights up for real. Richard Hayes rises, arms wide, his face creasing into genuine warmth as he spots the gift. "There's my star," he says, pulling me into a hug that feels like home for a split second. I navigate the table, offering polite nods, before handing him the box. "Happy birthday, Dad." He unwraps it slowly, revealing the antique Rolex from 1955 I'd scoured auctions for months to find. The room hushes. "Emily, this is incredible. You shouldn't have." But his eyes say otherwise, misty with something real. I slip into the lone seat at the table's far end, opposite Mom, feeling the isolation like a physical wall. Even the setup screams it. I'm the outsider, the one they call when the bills pile up. The waiter materializes. "Something to drink." "Ma'am?" "I'll have the she'll take the house red," Mom cuts in smoothly. Emily's never had a palate for the finer vintages. My gut twists, but I hold her gaze. "Actually, the Merlot. The 2016 Reserve." Mom's smile thins to a blade. "How luxurious. Dear. Must be easy when you don't have mouths to feed or real burdens." The knot in my stomach tightens 5 minutes in. And it's already starting. I steer us elsewhere. "Let's add some extra apps for the table. The crab cakes look good." Brandon snorts, always flashing that cash. "Huh? Show off." I flash back to my first big commission as a financial advisor, fresh out of Wharton at 24. That $15,000 was supposed to seed my own nest egg. My future. Then Mom's frantic call. "The mortgage is delinquent. Emily, we'll be homeless. Your father won't beg." But I wired it all. Felt like a hero. Their thanks rang true then. But Alex saw the red flags early. "They're bleeding you dry." He'd said after I skipped our weekend getaway to cover Dylan's latest sure thing investment flop. "This won't end unless you end it." I brushed him off, family first. Right? A month later, he walked. Dylan launches into a tale about his new fling. All winks and charm. "She's obsessed, some folks just click." "You know?" Brandon jumps in, speaking of clicks. "Dad, you hear about my killer startup pitch? It's gold." I notice they're both sipping the pricey Merlot I'd ordered, Brandon holding my eye as he drains his glass. Knowing I'll foot the tab. Gifts come next. Brandon slides over a generic golf club set. Tags still dangling. "For those weekend greens," he beams. Like it's platinum. Dylan hands over a framed selfie of him and Dad at a Yankees game, a game they never invited me to. Our epic day. "Pops." Dad opens mine last. The Rolex gleams, its gold face catching the light. Silence falls heavy. "This, Emily. It's too generous." Pride swells in me. then crashes as mom's face sours, lines deepening like cracks in ice. Well, she says, voice laced with venom, when you've got no spouse, no kids dragging you down, I suppose you can splurge to buy affection. The table freezes. That's not fair. Mom. Her laugh is sharp. Fragile. Fair? You're the one parading your success to belittle us. Always rubbing it in. I covered Dad's knee replacement last year, I blurt. Heat rising. I'm paying for this whole damn meal. There she goes. Tallying every penny. Pathetic. Lonely. Bitter. And you know why? You're not even one of us. I turn to Brandon, begging with my eyes for backup. He averts his gaze, smirking into his $150 glass. Clarity hits like a freight train. This cycle's endless. The pleas, the drains, the shifting blame. I'm not kin, I'm their ATM. And ATMs can shut down. I rise, steady despite the quake in my legs, and head to the front. The hostess eyes me warily. Everything okay? MS. Haze. Peachy. Just a tweak to the bill. I slip 2 Benjamins to our waiter. Charge my entree and Dad's to my card. The rest, for the other 5, deliver straight to Victoria Hayes. Wait till I'm gone. The cool night air hits like freedom. My phone erupts before I hit the valet, voicemails piling from Mom. I ignore them. Starting the engine. A text from cousin Laura. You see the family chat BS? Screenshots flood in, pre-dinner plotting. Brandon, Emily snagged the VIP room, bonus time. Boys. Hope she springs for the fillets. Dylan, she's loaded now, time to tap that well. Mom, be sweet. Dears. She's just trying. Dots that drip condescension. They schemed this. My own blood. I drive home in a haze, pour a stiff bourbon, and hit play on the first message. You humiliated me. After all I've sacrificed. Delete. Next, venom spewing. No remorse. I block her. Then, on a whim, book that long-dreamed Aspen ski trip, 10 days of solitude I'd shelved for their crises. Morning light filters through my condo blinds as I spread bank statements across the coffee table. The tally guts me, $25,000 from my IRA for Dad's surgery. Insurance would have covered if they'd skipped that Vegas splurge. $12,000 for property taxes on their McMansion. $8,000 loaned to Brandon's vaporware app. Thousands more on Dylan's tuition for dropped majors. Car wrecks. Utilities. Total. Retirement delayed 4 years. But the real theft? The gutted relationships. Like Alex leaving amid the chaos, promotions passed over from distraction, the constant dread of ringing phones signaling doom. In Dr. Ellis's office that afternoon, I sink into the leather chair. I'm done with them. So why this hollow ache? Who am I without their messes? She nods. That role defined you. Gave purpose. Now we uncover Emily, the real one. My phone pings, Alex. Heard about the blow-up. You good? I smile faintly. Not replying yet. Evening brings Dylan salvo, a GoFundMe tag. Sister's greed leaves family destitute. It paints me as the heartless mogul ditching kin in need. I flag it as scam, it's nuked by dawn. His follow-up email, monster. You'll pay for this. No panic rises, just steel. Resolve. 2 days on. Mom's Facebook post hits, sepia filter. Her staring mournfully at a family photo minus me. Betrayal from your own flesh cuts deepest. How does a child forget her roots? Heartbroken family matters. Comments pour in old neighbors. Aunts. Even my high school coach, praying for you. Vic. Some kids turn cold. My insides churn. But Dr. Ellis's words anchor, shame as weapon. Don't engage. The landline rings unblocked. Alex, 3 of your mom's cronies grilled me today. Called you a deserter. I shut 'em down. Thanks, I whisper. Then reception buzzes. Your brother Dylan's downstairs. Family emergency, won't leave. Adrenaline spikes. I spot him through the blinds. Schmoozing the desk clerk. I grab my bag. Bolt via the fire stairs to the garage. Home brings a letter in Mom's precise script. 5 pages of faux reflection. My dear Emily. Therapy's shown me how my upbringing echoed in ours. No real sorry. Just meandering guilt trips. P.S. Dad misses you. Taxes due soon. I snip it to shreds. Confetti in the bin. Satisfying as hell. Next day, bank auto transfer to my 401k, $400 monthly rebuild. Call to friend Sarah. No more family updates from you. Cut it. She sighs. They've been hounding everyone. Done. Third, enroll in that watercolor class I'd forever. Emergencies be damned. Evening. Dad calls. Miss you. Tears prick. Miss you too. But I can't return to that toxicity. We're family through it all. Were you there when Mom gutted me at dinner? Silence. I should have spoken up. But you didn't. Love you. Kid. Love you. But no more martyrdom. Post-call. I allow 10 minutes of sobs. Then meet Alex for lattes. You look unburdened, he says. I should have fought harder for you back then. I wasn't ready. Now? Lighter. The tax deadline passes. 3 days later. Brandon calls. House on the line, cause of you. I season salmon while he rants. No, 'cause you didn't pay up. Big difference. Cold-hearted after all they've given? Name it. Brandon. 3 things. Stammering. Thought so. Bye. No guilt wave, just calm. I spreadsheet it all. $68,200 drained over 8 years. Cancelled trips. Dates. Milestones. Undeniable. Aspen arrives slopes. Solitude. Snapshots of a relaxed me sipping cocoa in chalets. Dr. Ellis, that's Liberation's face. Thanksgiving? I skip Mom's invite. Host friends instead. No eggshells. 1 year post blow up. Dylan's text, Dad's bad. Talk now. Heart races. Old hooks pulling. But I finish work first. Then meet in a bustling diner, public. Safe. Recorder app on. Alex at a nearby booth incognito. Dylan slides in. Folder in hand. Photos. Dad gaunt. In a clinic. IV'd. Your fault. He's crumbling since you ghosted. Gut punch. What's wrong? Back issues, complications from that op you funded. Needs round 2. Dr. Ellis's echo. Dad is bait. Hospital? Doc. Mercy General. Dr. Thompson. 2 Pat. Neurosurgeon. He fidgets. Irrelevant. Let's call Dad, get clearance to chat Doc direct. He balks. Privacy. Fine. Call him now. He's sedated. Taps. Blinks lies. I care. Dylan. But no games. Therapy brainwashed you. Selfish bitch, like Mom said. No spiral. Your view. Confusion clouds him. Help or admit you hate him. Offered Doc chat. Dad call. Mom prepped him, you'd cover it all. Slip. So Dad's clueless about this bag? Face reddens. Twisting words. Voice booms. Diner quiets. Waitress intervenes, sir. Tone it down or out. He slams table. Alex stands guard. Texts ping, work covering me. Dr. Ellis slot open. Support net tight. I dial Dad. Dylan said you're dodging me. How's health? Dylan says surgery. What? Just tweaked BP meds. Fine. Doc Martinez? Yep, call her. I'll authorize. Dylan bolts. Phone to ear, Mom's text visible. She bite? Amount? Fracture show. Dad. We gotta talk real. 3 weeks later. Dad calls. Family sit down? Mom'll say sorry. Love you. But forced apologies? Nah. Protecting me. She's changing. Or resetting the trap? Pause. Miss you. You too. Boundaries now. Guilt nips. But journal helps. Resolve over obligation. Thanksgiving with Alex and his boyfriend. Laughter. No drama. Mom's Insta. Staged pic. Sans me. Torn by greed. Missing who belongs. Sad. Not shattering. December. Brandon's wife. Claire. Calls sobbing. He's $9,000 in hock to you. Demands I sell my SUV for his debts. Blames your cutoff. Sorry. Claire, but his mess. Just help. No. He owns it. Vindication mixes with sorrow. Their house crumbling without my glue. Office email. Lead the Thompson merger? Old script. Decline for availability. Dr. Ellis. Afraid of whose crisis, yours or theirs? Mine. Without fixing. Who am I? Find out. I accept. Months later. Keynoting a finance summit. Confident. Post panel. Ethan approaches champagne. Charm. Great insights on ESG funds. Conversation flows. No baggage. His card sparks real interest equals. No rescues. Dad's calls evolve. How's the merger? Therapy's helping him. Got issues to unpack. Dylan's texts fizzle. Brandon ghosts. Mom's blocked. Silence? Bliss. Ethan's card on my nightstand. Future unburdened. 2 years on. My high-rise loft glows sunset gold. Promotion photos. Hikes. Real friends line walls. Ethan hands champagne. To the new VP. Phone buzzes, blocked voicemail glitch. Delete without play. Mom? Likely. Block refreshed. No drain. Journal. Worth isn't in sacrifice, it's innate. Boundaries firm. Declined overtime sans guilt. Fund rebuilding. Mentoring junior Mia. Spotting her bailout patterns. Guiding without overshare. Dad's therapy yields independence chats. Spencer's polite. Preston sulky. Victoria unchanged. But powerless. Ethan and I plan weekends, choices. Not chains. Freedom's not severance, it's terms. Another voicemail deleted. Glass raised, to us. City twinkles, open horizon. No boxes.